Mingala Kumya, I'm Angus Watson with the top stories for DVB. The US government has urged Burma to provide citizenship to members of the stateless Rohingya Muslim minority in the country's west. Deputy US Secretary of State Ann Richards has spent the last 3 days in Malaysia discussing the root causes of Southeast Asia's migrant crisis. Over 4,500 smuggled migrants from Burma and Bangladesh have arrived in Malaysia and Indonesia over the past month. Many more are still thought to be adrift at sea. The high-ranking US official said that resettling the refugees was not the answer to the growing numbers of refugees and migrants fleeing Burma.
Some of the Rohingya who have come to Malaysia as refugees are being resettled in the United States. But resettlement is not the solution for most refugees on Earth. A small fraction of the world's refugees will ever be resettled. It's really for people for whom there is never going to be any going back. And so I'm talking about torture victims, widows and orphans, people with medical needs that can perhaps be met in the United States.
China is set to stage military drills along its volatile shared border with Burma. The People's Liberation Army will conduct live ammunition drills in an area of Yunnan close to the border with northern Shan State. In April, a Burmese warplane crossed over into Chinese territory, dropping a bomb which killed 5. Burma later apologized for the incident. The war in Kokang has seen tens of thousands flee into China, too testing bilateral relations. On Monday, China's foreign ministry said that the drills were nothing out of the ordinary.
这是军队任务范围内的正常的活动。那么你提到这个近期有缅方的炮弹落入中国境内的问题，中方呢也就此表明了我们的原则立场。我们认为呢，缅北局势涉及到中缅边境地区的和平与安宁，我们呢愿意借此机会再次敦促缅甸有关各方保持克制，防止冲突升级，尽快使事态降温，避免损及到中缅边境地区的安全和秩序。
Burma's ruling party will announce its election candidates in the next 2 weeks. The Union Solidarity and Development Party wrapped up a conference of its Central Executive Committee on Sunday, when power brokers confirmed that current chairperson Shui Man will lead the party to the next elections. The military-backed party confirmed that retiring ex-generals would likely feature among those running for election in November. It was back to school for children across Burma on Monday after a 3-month summer break. The government had promised to provide 5 million students each with a new uniform and a new set of books. However, the Ministry of Education only pledged to spend $1.8 million on the project, roughly 40 cents per child, leaving many without the government's support. Students at monastic schools were too written out of the project from the beginning, despite many coming from the poorest families in Burma. You can find more on all of today's stories at dvb.no. Bye for now.